Bernard was his first sidekick, but she was actually the sidekick before Judy Austin came into the picture. Even when they were dating, secretly dating, to the extent that they were hiding it from their colleagues, they were hiding from Nollywood, they were hiding it a lot because Yul Edochie made them to understand, especially Bernard and the other women that he has been sleeping with, that he is only here for pleasure, that he lost his wife, he cannot marry another wife, that he's not a polygamous person, so it should just end there, and nobody should think of getting pregnant for him. And Bernard, I'm not saying that what she did was right, but obviously she accepted it because she wanted fame. You know how Nollywood industry works now. Use what you have to get what you want.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beauty. Yes guys, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. I greet you all according to your time and your location, depending on where you are listening to us from today. Guys, this is Gossip with Beauty, and in case if this is the first time you are seeing this channel, please hit on the like button, subscribe and turn on the post notification so that whenever we drop gist like this, you will be notified and you'll be the first to watch. Still on the matter of Judy Austin and Yul Edochie, there is a particular voice note that has been circulating. Guys, I will drop it at the end of this video, but first let us come out and let's discuss. Yes, let's discuss. But then I have some comments I would like us to go through before we continue with our discussion. And according to one Sandra Pett, it read, I really do believe that I don't put anyone past these people. That's why Pett said he knows what Kambi is. He knows that Kambi is going to buy. They know what they have done, but God is not asleep. He's watching. Good. Another one said that they knew something like this would happen because polygamy has never brought anything good in most homes in Nigeria. I don't know if we agree with that particular statement, but then let's digress to the voice note that have been circulating. I will play the voice note at the end of this video. On that voice note, a particular lady revealed how Judy Austin met Yul Edochie. Like I said in our previous video, in case you have not seen that video, please check on the link below this video. You will see I put it up there. I try to bring out some points because of the live section she had with Daddy Freeze. And a particular voice that I've been trending said Judy Austin was introduced to Yul by Sarah Martins. And when Judy started dating Yul, she didn't feel remorse or anything to know if the guy was married. There was no repercussion. That he just left Obasi just like that. That Obasi did not beat her. Obasi did not starve her. Obasi did not do anything bad that will warrant a woman to leave her marriage. But then Judy Austin just left. Reasons best known to her. And also on that voice note, the person talked of how Judy Austin lured Yul Edochie to a Babalawo house. When I say Babalawo, we all know what Babalawo is in Nigeria. And in case you do not know, if you are watching outside Nigeria, Babalawo means native doctor. Why some persons perceived it to be witch doctor, it all depends on the interpretation of where you are coming from. And then they were talking about fortification and all that. That was how Judy got hold of Yul Edochie. How true that issue is, my people, I don't know. But I'm working in respect and in line with the voice note that have been surfaced here. And then the issue of DNA. Popular blogger Kemi and Daddy Freeze, they were both online. And Daddy Freeze said something that he is avoiding possibly every lawsuit. That they don't want to deal with any lawsuits. That's why it's not going to mention a name. And that they already know the person who have this complicated DNA issue. And it's not far-fetched from who we all have been discussing about. But for the purpose of lawsuits, he refused to mention a name. I know we all were eager. Me, I be the wait to see when he go just hit the name. Bam! Say na this person. But because of lawsuits, according to what he said, he refused to mention the name. But there is another thing I want us to think of, which is, before I take it, let me read these comments to you. Have you guys thought for once that this might be lies? What if it's fake news and you guys have been dragging an innocent child? Don't forget you have kids too. It's so bad for adults to be dragging an innocent child without having a second thought. You can drag his parents as you have been doing, but bringing an innocent child, you guys are being heartless and worse than Judy Austin herself. Okay, now, I told you I don't like being biased. I don't want to be one-sided, and I want us to still talk about this. Remember, I have made several videos of how Judy Austin is not legally married to Yul Edochie. You can refer back to those videos and you will see what I said there. Also, I put in some of my videos stating that what if these two persons come out one day and say they were just playing a charade and everything was a joke. But right now, it can never be a joke. Reason because May wrote, God will judge you. May came online to say her own parts of the story. Do you want to tell me she's been dragged around with Yul and Judy Austin to cash or chase clouds? Do you also want to tell me that the death of an innocent child is also shading or chasing clouds? No, I totally disagree with all that. In my own opinion, everything we have seen so far is what is happening. But that of the DNA, we do not know. I was not there. No one was there. And in that particular voice note that have been trending, they said that in every lie, there is an element of truth in it. And when you go through that particular voice note, I think it should be able to answer this particular comment that was dropped by this commenter. So guys, now I want to ask this big question. What if they come someday and said Kabili Chukwu is not dead? Yul was never married to Judy Austin, and then May was just playing along in order for her to grow a page. What do you think happened? I know it's something that nobody has thought of, but I want to leave you with this homework today. Go home and think of it. What if everything they've been doing are all lies? Tell us what you think in the comment section. While you enjoy the voice notes I promise to drop for you. I'll see you again on our next video. Bye.
I'm not saying that Chinedu Bernard was his first sidekick, but she was actually the sidekick before Judy Austin came into the picture. Even when they were dating, secretly dating, to the extent that they were hiding it from their colleagues, they were hiding from Nollywood, they were hiding it a lot because Yul Edochie made them to understand, especially Chinedu Bernard and the other women that he has been sleeping with, that he is only here for pleasure, that he lost his wife, he cannot marry another wife, that he's not a polygamous person, so it should just end there, and nobody should think of getting pregnant for him. And Chinedu Bernard, I'm not saying that what she did was right, but obviously she accepted it because she wanted You know how Nollywood industry works now. Use what you have to get what you want. Especially if you're a fine girl, they have front side and back side. Or more, your middle name is sorry. Especially when you don't have godfather. This is how you continue to open and jaye for people till you get to where you are going to. That is why most times when I look at these Nollywood actresses, I just nod my head. I'm not saying that all of them are the same, but this is how they behave. You can't bribe them with money now. You can't bribe all those producers, directors with money. You know, as a female, you know what to use now to bribe them. So Chinedu Bernard was okay with that, and Chinedu Bernard respected May Edochie, that is the wife of Yul Edochie, because obviously she's still aware that Yul Edochie is married. He never hid it from anybody, but they were okay with it, and they were still, living their life. Not until Sarah Martins introduced Judy Austin to Yul Edochie and things changed. And at that moment, Sarah Martins was still married to Mr. Obasi and they were still living together. But when Yul Edochie started, having an affair with her secretly, she now realized that she can use this man to get to where she wants to get to. To show you the kind of person Judy Austin is, she doesn't have, how would I put it, she doesn't have human feelings at all. She doesn't have empathy, she does not care who she was. She ended up leaving her husband just like that without any explanation. Mr. Obasi did not beat her, Mr. Obasi did not bully her, Mr. Obasi did not emotionally, do her, treat her bad, but she just left without even beating an eyelid, to show you the kind of person Judy Austin is. And when Judy Austin found out that Yul Edochie is a Kezaya, is a free giver, and was always, giving out money, spending for the family, more greed now set into place now. When you have a family that is greedy, what happens at the end of the day? They now become what? Much more greedier. When Yul Edochie will come and buy them wrapper, when Yul Edochie will come and buy them open shop for them, they didn't know that it was May Edochie's money that he was using to squander. And Judy Austin now, started going to different places. And the last juju man that she went to said Yul Edochie has to follow her and come if she wants to get to Yul Edochie completely, if she wants to have the mind of Yul Edochie, if she wants to remote Yul Edochie. But now, how will Judy Austin do it? Because Judy Austin wanted May Edochie out of the picture, and Judy Austin wanted Chinedu Bernard out of the picture. Chinedu Bernard was an easy journey to get, because those are juju man, she gave it to her, and before she slumped, and her middle name was R.I.P. And as for Yul Edochie and May, to get to them, she had to do something. And when Yul Edochie, indicated interest of politics, joining politics, she now convinced him that, politics is a dirty game and nobody goes there with a clean hand. Do you know what she ended up doing to Yul Edochie? Convinced him to go and see a Baba. Do you know that place that they went to? He thought he was fortifying himself. He didn't know that he was fortifying himself, like he was bringing himself to Judy Austin. It was as if anything he wanted, Judy Austin will give it to him. That was exactly what he was doing. He thought he was fortifying himself to become politically inclined, to become a big politician, to become a strong politician, just like the other ones that we used to know. He didn't know that Judy Austin played a fast game at him. And when Judy Austin now played the game, things started turning around, and that was the end of Yul Edochie. His mind went off. Because how can you tell me that a man that used to praise his wife, all of a sudden the wife became his greatest enemy? How can you tell me that a man that used to love his wife, after everything the woman became his enemy? His children, he doesn't care for them again. He doesn't even listen to anybody. How can he be so stubborn? I know that Yul Edochie is a very stubborn person, but he has only one problem, and that is womanized. And that's why I keep telling people, as a man, stick to one woman. As a man, stick to one woman, because if you continue to sleep around with different women, this is going to be your case. You are going to end up just like this person. Definitely, just like Yul Edochie. Now, Yul Edochie is suffering. The way he's suffering, he doesn't even know that he's suffering. Because it came as a shock to everybody when he came out and told the whole world that he has a second wife. Because obviously he had been dating Judy Austin for a long time, and even dating Chinedu Bernard before, and other sidekicks. So why must it be Judy Austin? Because Judy Austin has gone to do something with him. Judy Austin has made him leave his Christianhood, leave his religion, and gone to the other side of religion. And you know that light and darkness does not mix. Yul Edochie have used his hand with the help of Judy Austin to soil a lot of things. And that is why he can't even think normally. And that is why anybody that speaks against Judy Austin becomes an enemy to Yul Edochie. Are you seeing what I am saying? Judy Austin does not care. All she cares about is Yul Edochie spending on her family, wanting Yul all by herself, because Yul Edochie is not their ATM machine. But now that things have changed, now that money is no longer